March 5th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. And we're going to talk about the homeless. Now, over the weekend, I finally got to go down to Swap and Shop. And finally got in down there, down by Rosedale. Left real early. But over here in Independence, come across a few things. We had a couple of three people down here on North Fleet, 47th Street. They were towing a vehicle. Now, that's not out of the norm, but the thing of this was they had a truck. They had a flatbed trailer like you'd put a car on, and they had a chain hooked to that trailer towing the car from the back side, and the chain had broke loose. You can't make this stuff up, guys. But then, get up here, get that great 7-Eleven Conoco up there, 40 Highway in Crysler, where all those dealings go on. And this was fairly early in the morning, and somebody had busted back window out of a vehicle. And what I found interesting in this, there was a car that, they love to back the cars in at a convenience store. I mean, like they're living there. Well, maybe they are living there. But interesting. But it looked like they were trying to jumpstart this car, supposedly. But this SUV kind of like it was trying to supposedly jumpstart it or do something there. Some way the back window had got busted out, and there was glass all over the driveway. They cleaned it up. By the time we got back, they had cleaned it up too. It was all spick and span. But then I think it was Saturday night, come back across Saturday night at 7-Eleven there at Crysler and 40 Highway, and seen something really, really interesting. Definitely Independence, Kansas City, Missouri, narcotics would probably just love to see this. There was a van sitting at that outer pump. Boy, they just love that outer pump. And they break down a lot there. We believe how many cars. You know what's interesting? I go right on to the other convenience stores and I look. I never see any other cars hardly ever broke down. Now, my father, he ran 11 convenience stores and filling stations. Cars do break down, but not at the rate that this 7-Eleven Conoco has. And they use this as a way to deal different things. This guy's got his little hood up, but you ain't getting gas, and you're just sitting there. And this is kind of an older, kind of junky, kind of looking van, like. But what really caught my eye, we were sitting there, like, there's pretty long. I don't know, it goes for a minute and a half, maybe. I'm sitting across here. So the guy gets out, but there's a Cadillac. Nice, good-looking Cadillac. It pulls in and drives all the way around the property, ran all the way around the pumps, and pulls in beside it. And what this guy does, the guy in the van gets out. He goes to the front of the van, okay? And the guy in the Cadillac gets out. He walks around the pump, immediately gets into the van. You can see him open the door, he gets into the van. Well, you could be picking something up. Can't see what they're doing. Gets back out of the van and then walks around. Don't see no tools. Don't see nothing like if it's broke down or anything like that. Don't see no jumper cables or anything. But I thought, two different classes there. You got a real sparkling brand, looks like, not brand new Cadillac, but it was a good looking one. And an old beat up junker. And like I say, this looked very, very strange, especially since this is where they deal their drugs, out on the end over there. So I'm going to show that real quick. Wanted to get that out there. So hold on, guys. Okay, guys. Now this is up here at 40 Highway and Crysler. And this is a nightmare up here. I've showed videos and pictures where they're dealing on the backside back here. They pull up even over there by even where the uh, postal mailbox is and stuff. And they just use this as a drop point and pickup point for drugs and stuff. But I'm gonna bring my pen in, and all this you see here is scattered glass. This is all busted out right here. Now, this was early Saturday morning, and I thought, I wonder what prompted this. Oh, well, maybe this guy just bumped the glass, but you know, safety glass in a vehicle, you really gotta hit it hard. I mean, you gotta hit it with almost like a hammer or something really solid steel to bust something out like that. And then if you hit it, I mean, in an impact like that, for all that glass to bust out like that, you know what you'd be talking? I mean, even if you hit one with a hammer, most of the time the glass will stay and it'll fracture inside, but not this. And let's see if I'm gonna bring this back down so you guys can see this. And this is backed in here. And I just thought, man, already this was, I don't know, it was around, I think around 7:30 or something. Hold on a second. All right, guys, I'm back. I can't get the deal to come up, so I thought maybe I might be able to look and see what time it was. But anyway, it's a lot of glass there. And it makes me, this is where they have also like the homeless and the other ones that are doing drugs. They walk across this property. And it just makes me wonder if somebody, hit it with something, rock, brick, something like that. Somebody got mad, didn't get their stuff. And that's what it looked like to me. But, and then who's backing into their, like that? That just, man, I don't care what age. I don't care if you're 99 years old or 20 years old. That's still, not good, guys. But hold on. And I was going to show that from a different angle there too, on this right here. And like I say, there was just glass all over the ground over there, man. Weird. Very weird. And then you always got them setting. You always got something setting over here. I don't know. Okay, guys, I darkened this down a little bit because I want you to see this. And I want you to see this vehicle right here. Let's try to keep this so we get a good focus on it. And we're going to play this. This is a van. And there's going to be a Cadillac that's going to come in here to meet up with this guy. I'll back this out because I'm going to have to show it pulling in here. And there's a caddy. And it's going to, instead of just pulling right next to him, why didn't he just pull straight up if he was there to help? He's driving all the way around, see if anybody's looking. See if anybody's, watching. Yeah, well, there's somebody watching. We were set to go across the deal. We just got coming back from the casino. Now, see, the guy in the truck got out. Or not truck, van. Excuse me, van. And let's see if I can get this to focus a little bit more. There we go. And this guy in the Cadillac, he's going to walk around and watch this. And he's going to go directly into the vehicle, into the van. Watch this. Let's do that one more time. Okay, see the guy in the black, kind of like shirt, he was the one who was in the van. Now, see the guy's got the jacket on, kind of like? he could open that door. There he goes. And he picking something up. There we go. What do you think about that, guys? I'm sure he had a headache, was picking some aspirin up. Now, hold on, guys. This is a notorious place, like I say, this right here, for, like I say, dealing drugs. Bikers set there. The bikers set there. They set their motorcycles, deal their drugs. They set bikers setting their trucks and deal the drugs there. And I've caught them sitting there for hours. Now, if this place was being run by some body that was decent, they wouldn't be allowing this stuff to go on, man. I mean, come on. And do you think 7-Eleven or Conoco, probably management business, if they seen all this? I mean, that's insane. I mean, you know, and this is the only, like I say, this is pretty much the only one you see this going on all the time. Now, I went around to about 15 other different convenience stores one night. Well, I did it a couple times. And nothing like this with this much activity. And this one here is a hot spot. So I want to show that. I want to do this one more time, guys, because I just want everybody to see this. Because, I mean, this has blew my mind when I was sitting there. Let me go back just a little bit further. I mean, they're slick. I mean, because if he was really going just directly there, he could have pulled straight up that pump. He's going to go around. And like I say, he goes right into that van. Right into the van. Watch one more time, guys. Guy gets out of the van. He's coming around. Got his... You know, it's a good way to deal stuff. It's just like I say, even like the ones on the ramps off the interstate, how I've showed how they deal their drugs. Right in there. This is Kansas City. This is Independence, Missouri. And then I'll show that deal on the tow deal, guys. You just got to laugh at it. I thought that this guy was even laying in the street trying to get the chain back on. Unbelievable, guys. But anyway, I wanted to show that. Like I said, this old van. This was a nice looking caddy here. This is a nice caddy. So hold on, guys. Okay, guys, now I was getting ready to go up the street, but this truck down the street was backing up. And I thought, well, what's going on with this thing? Okay. See, you got this in focus so you guys can see this too. I want you to see this. Hold on, guys. Brighten this up a little bit. Okay. Now, this is a truck. You can see my cursor. This is a trailer. This is a chain. This is a guy laying out in the middle of the street, hooking the chain to the vehicle. And there's people sitting in this. Have you ever seen anything? I've seen this like out in a country field, but not on a city street. So hold on, guys. There's one guy sitting in there. Yeah. Okay, so the guy is right here. Let's see if I can get this. See if I can. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys. And a little bit better shot. I'll bring this in here. Now, this is the guy. That's his head right there. Here's the chain you can see right here. And he's hooking it there. And they're towing this thing. And there's I think a couple other people in this vehicle here, 2 or 3 other people in this vehicle. I don't know, man. I mean, that's weird. But dangerous, too. Maybe one thing if they were towing it just with the truck. I think it's, what is it, 15 foot? You're not supposed to have more than 15 foot in between a vehicle that's towing a vehicle if you're using a chain or a tow rope like those nylon deals. But I don't know, guys. All right, guys. We'll wrap it up here shortly. And like I say, still a lot of drugs, stuff being moved up there, that 7-Eleven Conoco. And I mean, this is just a troubled spot anymore up here. Definitely not a place to go get gas if you want to be in a safe area. There's not too many safe areas here in Kansas City and Benton, Missouri. Definitely want to go to your basically convenience stores in the daylight, not definitely in the dark. So hold on. All right, guys. So we got Saturday morning, busted glass all over where we were up there at 7-Eleven in Conoco. Who knows what took place up there, especially with the car backed in. I still think it's weird, people backing their cars in. I mean, that's always showing the lefty sides anyway, and the ones that want to push all the drugs and stuff. I don't know. But a business, come on. I don't know. And then you can see just more chaos at these places. And like I say, and the deal down there about that van, I mean, guy didn't have no parts in his hands or anything, but he was sure in a hurry to open that door and get in that van and get something, wasn't he? Wonder what that was. Oh, it was probably just some aspirin. Probably had a headache. And, this is late at night, and big exchanges going on there. A lot. Southern Kansas City, Missouri, Independence Highway Patrol, Jackson County needs to be taken a look at more because there's a lot of it going on here. Anyway, guys, keep your eyes open. A few little videos, and have a good one out there.